Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Pigs here from 1036. Today I wanted to talk about the civilization cards. I've been wanting to come out with this video now for the past week, and I have attempted multiple recordings, and my latest one that was ready for upload I accidentally deleted, so let's try it again. I know this event has been around for a little while. I just wanted to wait until I understand it a little bit better before I come out with a video. I didn't just want to read the instructions and then pretend to understand it completely and then go for it. So I think I understand it pretty well and wanted to share what I know, and hopefully you understand it a little bit better after that as well. It's actually kind of nice. It is a grind. I would not recommend spending on it, but that is completely up to you what you do. So let's get into it. First of all, I wanted to share, you see this icon over the building here, and the reason I have this over my building is so that I get reminded every day to collect my daily pack, my daily free pack. And really the reason being is because it is a building that we don't really go to on a daily basis, right? It is not part of the activity, the daily activities to get our thieves, to do the offering, to do the patrolling, and so on. So it is not really built into our muscle memory just yet in order to collect this regularly. We've shared in Alliance chat to, hey, make sure you open your daily pack, so that has helped people to do so. But I also wanted to share that you can actually have this icon over your building as well, so that you have a visual reminder. And how do you get that? It does not appear with the daily free pack that is available. Evony is not that nice to us. This icon really just shows up when you leave one pack unopened, at least one. So I have currently, let's go into it, I have currently 2 packs that are unopened, and I have my daily pack already collected, but I still have this icon. So really you have to have one pack unopened and then you see this icon. So I would recommend just keeping one unopened, and then yeah, you have the visual reminder. Okay, so that's the housekeeping for it, I think. And now let's try and understand it together. I'm not going to open one just yet. I'm going to go over the setup, how it all is set up, as well as understanding it. This is the main page that you get to when you click on your art hall. When you don't have that icon, this is kind of the default page. And what you see, I'm going to start at the top, is a little sun up here. Maybe Evony is going to come out with multiple tabs up here, maybe star, moon, and so on. Who knows? I mean, this is a brand new feature to the base of Evony, so this is not going to go away after, you know, events end. And yeah, maybe Evony is going to come out with a couple more. We'll see. But you see the numbers up here. I have 45 out of 56 cards, and this really just includes the cards that are available for all of the sets. That does not include the duplicate cards that you have, and I will go over the duplicate cards as well. Then you see the same number down here, and Evony really just put this down here because this has to do with your fame. When you click on it, you see what you can get. Once you have all 56 cards, you can get this fame right here and 5 more packs. Then when you click over here, you see what you get when you also complete the 56 cards. You get an attacking ground troop defense buff of 3%. So it is not a huge buff. Would be nice if that it was a little bit bigger. There would be maybe a greater incentive to get the packs to see if you can complete the sets, but that's not how Evony, I guess, is thinking about it. Okay, now the cards down here, you can see at this point in time, for probably most of us, unless you spend some money to get the packs, is you have these numbers show up right here: 7 out of 8, 6 out of 8, 5 out of 8. How many cards you have accumulated out of the sets. And that really means is you have a set of 8 when you click into it, a set of 8 cards, and how many cards you have accumulated out of these 8. So I have 7 cards out of 8. And I have one pack that I have completed, or have all 8 cards, and then the number doesn't show up anymore, but you see what set you have completed. There are 3 different sets to complete. First is the silver set, second one is the gold set, and then the third one is the diamond set. And you'll see this icon show up, and then it makes a little bit more sense to you here in a minute. Actually, I can go into it right now. So once you have one set complete, the easiest one is the silver set. You can click on the buffs down, or on the chest down here, that kind of tells you what you get when you complete the complete set. When you complete a complete set of silver cards, you get this buff right here for Arabia. And I already have claimed that. So you do get these rewards right here. Completing the gold and diamond is going to be so much harder. That's why I would not recommend working too hard on these packs just yet. I think you have to put down a lot of money in order to get even complete gold sets. So here you see what this little triangle would look like if you were to complete the golden card set, or the diamond card set, and it really just tells you then on this main page right here what sets you have completed. Okay, this is the main overview of what you have, but I feel like the most important tab to be is the card box. When you click on here, you have different views. The card tab over here is really just your inventory. You can order it by rarity, by material, or by cards owned. And what it really shows you is the cards owned shows you an order of ranking of how many cards you have. So for the Courtly, I have 11, Sengung, I have 10, a bus set, I have 10, and so on, and that is decreasing. So 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. It's really just the amount of cards I have per one card, if that makes sense. You also can order them or filter them by culture. Evony is keeping the cultures going that the Evony is built on. And if you select one specific culture, it kind of may help you decide, do I want to compose extra cards or not? Like, do I need to compose or can I demolish cards? It's just a little better overview maybe in this sense. Probably at this point in time, for a lot of us, I would recommend really just composing, not demolishing, but I'll go over those tabs here in a minute as well. Alright, so this is just another view, and let's go to rarity, and I'm gonna get out of this filter. So I'm gonna keep the filter as all just for better visual understanding. When you order them by rarity, they will show up from the rarest ranking to the most common ranking. And the ranking is indicated by this little flag up here in the corner. It is not the color of the card, as you've seen already. I have different colored cards. That is something that I'll go over here in a minute, but the rarity of the card is indicated by this little flag. And it really is just a matter of how difficult it is to get these cards. So keep that in mind when you start composing cards to get better material cards. And that being said, material is another way that you can filter your inventory, and material really means what your card is made of. As I was saying in the beginning, you have the silver set, gold set, and diamond set. So all the silver set is really made of the cards that you can get from the packs. I do not think that you will be able to get any gold or diamond cards out of the packs. The packs really just give you the silver cards and these different rarities. So you get the silver cards out of the packs. That is one material. The other material are these red cards, and how to get these is by composing, and I'll go over that here shortly. As you can see with these cards right here, the indicator for if it is a silver card or a golden card or a diamond card is at this banner up here. It is not necessarily the background of the card, because these cards that have grass in the background, Evony just didn't change that. The indicator of the material is up in the banner. Getting to this next tab, to compose cards, what you do here is, that's how you get these golden cards, the one with the red banner, or the diamond cards with the purple banner. And how you go about that is you select the cards that you have enough of and then compose them. And the chance of getting a golden card is 90%, the chance of getting a diamond card is 10%. Since these are the only cards you can get, the chance of getting a diamond card is extremely difficult. So far I've not gotten a diamond card, and as you saw here, I've already done this a couple of times and still don't have a diamond card. And you see this number up here, this is composition tickets. I will go over that here in a minute as well, how to get them, because there's a way for the average Joe to get those as well. It's not something that you need to pay for. Alright, so now let's try and compose some cards. You go onto the plus sign right here, and then you see the own cards that I have shown earlier. And in order to compose cards, you need 10 cards to do so. So I can actually currently compose 4 sets. And up here you can see the rarity of cards that you can compose. Currently I can compose 3 of the silver sets and 1 of the green set. In order for me to be able to compose one of the more rare ones, the most I have accumulated right now is 3 of a blue card, and then 2 purple and 2 reds. So this is definitely much harder to accumulate, because these are the more rare cards for you to get. And all the cards that I already have composed into golden cards are all from the common cards or the uncommon cards right here, right? All right, so you select the set that you have enough of, and you see we have 11 out of 10. We have enough cards to compose. That means I do not need to use the composition tickets, and I'll kind of explain that here shortly too. Since I have enough cards, let's compose and see what we get. Gonna be a red. Yeah. See, so I have 1 card left over because I had 11. You only need 10. Now that we have this, let's try this one right here, see the chances are still. So as you can see, the chance of getting a diamond card is super rare. Now, how do you apply these composition tickets, and what do you need to know about those? When you have almost 10 cards and you want to complete a set, you can select the cards that you already have. Let's say I want to complete this set, but I only have 9 cards. You can select composition tickets to use, and now I can compose. For these most common cards, the gray ones, 1 card to be replaced by composition tickets requires 12 composition tickets. So it's not just 1 to 1. And it depends on the rarity, of the card as to how many composition tickets you will have to use. So for the gray ones, it is 12. And in the comparison, the green ones, it's 25. And I don't have enough blue, purple, or red to show you how much one is. You can do the math yourself from what you have accumulated, but I can show you alongside just how much you need. Like when I have one card and I need 9 more cards for blue, I need 450 cards total in order to complete the set. If I only have one purple card, I need 1.1 thousand, and for the red ones I need 2.2 thousand for 9 extra cards. So this is kind of in reverse because I don't have 9 red cards, 9 purple cards, or 9 blue cards. But as you can see, the more rare the card is, the more expensive it gets for the composition tickets. So when do you want to use those composition tickets then? I would probably say for these more rare cards, because those are harder to get and you want to be able to complete these sets so that you can get another diamond up here. When you get something new in one of these sets, be it a new card, 6 out of 8, 7 out of 8 or something, or be it a red card, you get this new sign up here just telling you that you got something that you didn't have before. So in this case, the one that I have composed into a golden card is the new card. Just as a side note. Let's go back to the most important tab, the card box, your inventory, the composition. So yeah, I think this is really the most important thing to keep in mind. Like when you have 10 out of 10 cards, you can compose something, and I would not use composition cards on gray or green cards, because you get these all the time. Even if you grind these cards, if you don't pay any money in those packs. So I would probably use the composition tickets for the red, purple, and maybe blue. That all depends on you. I have 38, I started at 100, so I have already used a couple for demonstration purposes, but also those videos are now gone, right? And then also to understand a little bit better. So now I won't use these composition cards anymore for just, completing this one set. It's like, oh, I have enough available. Yeah, I want to complete the set and compose. So I'm going to wait and get the 10th card by just opening the daily packs, or from grinding the 2 new monsters, B20 and B21. Alright, so how do you get these composition tickets? When you go on to Demolish, the next tab, let's talk about this, you see all your cards again, and you can order them in the same ranks, and that's where you will be able to get these composition tickets. Demolishing will give you composition tickets. It really just says that in the bubble right here, right? And you will always have one of the cards remaining. As you see, the Abbas set, I can select 9 cards to demolish, but I actually have 10 cards total. So Evony has kind of a safety feature that you will not be able to demolish all of the cards that you have. You will always keep one card in your inventory. Okay, so now how much do you get for each of these? When you select a gray one, you get 10 composition tickets. When you select a green one, you get 20 composition tickets. When you select a blue one, you get 40. When you select a purple one, you get 100. and then when you select a red one, you can get 200 composition tickets. Of course, the more rare the card is, the better outcome for composition tickets it is, but at what point will you be able to demolish these red cards? It's gonna be 10 years down the road, unless you pay the packs, right? Yeah, like this, honestly, this tab over here is probably not one that we will be touching for a very long time. The ones that grind the cards, the ones that are free-to-play players that do not buy the packs. Because these extra cards that you have in your inventory right here, all these extra cards that you have in your inventory right here, you need in order to compose cards first. And as you've seen, when I compose the cards, I get golden cards all the time. So I can eventually probably complete the golden sets. I mean, I don't even have all the silver sets yet, right? Once I have all the silver sets, I also will get the golden sets more likely. But in order to get these diamond sets is going to be super, super hard. So before you start demolishing any cards, you probably will need those in order to trying to get a diamond card. However, once you have a diamond card of a particular card, let's say, let's go to the material. Let's say Lucy, Dame du Palais, is, I get her all the time. Let's say I get her all the time, and I have gotten 10 golden cards, and eventually I get the diamond card, and I keep getting the silver card. Then I can go over to demolish and go over, not to material, but owned, select Lucy, wherever she would be, as the silver card, and then demolish her into composition tickets. So really the only time I would use the demolishing is once you have the diamond card and the red card, of course, the golden card. Once you have both of these, you can start demolishing that particular card. I hope that makes sense. Okay, last thing I wanted to just show is when you open a pack. Since I have two, I can open one because I do want to keep one available for my floating icon. And it is the rare pack. It is not the green one, it's the teal one, the blue one. So I will get a rare card. Let's open it, and I will get, hopefully, might be a blue one. Yep. So the blue ones, you don't see when it's flipped over, you don't see that you did get a blue one. The purple ones, they will kind of have that purple shine around it. And so do those red flagged cards. You'll get like a red shine around it. Once you flip it over, you see what you got. But with the rare pack, you will always get one rare card, and that includes blue, purple, or red. I don't know, I did not pay attention so far if with the common pack, if you get blue cards as well. I think there's a chance that you can get the blue cards as well, maybe even the red and the purple, but it's extremely rare. And then as you can see, you still get 4 common or uncommon cards, the gray ones or the green ones. I did not get a green one here, but these gray ones will accumulate very quickly. I have another Sungang, and I just composed her. But yeah, it's really just the rarity of the pack that will give you one rare card. Let's see if I got anything new. This shows as one new, but I think this is still the composed card that I crafted into a gold card because I still have 45 out of 56. If I had gotten a completely new card, it would have been 46 out of 56. So yeah, it's that golden card right here. It's just really, this is really an overview of what you have already accumulated. But the most important tab as I said, to work with in order to tidy up your space is the card box, and then you want to compose. And yeah, hopefully this helped you understand the cards a little bit better. I don't know if it was too jumpy. I tried to stay in order from one page to another, and yeah, really just keep accumulating cards. If you like this video, give it a like, share with your alliance, subscribe to my channel. I try to come out with educational videos in order how to build your keep so that you understand things, and hopefully that helps you. On that note, I will see you guys in the next round.